Go for it.
What's going on, guys? Just back from Nationals in OCE. Coming top 16, as you can see. Nice spread of prizes. Pretty happy with the event overall, and managed to get my favourite leader trunks. It's a deck I've been running all year. Unfortunately, not at Nationals because sin. So, not a deck I want to play. To run into it, basically, I ended up going top 16, going X3 in the main event. Only losing to the mirror match and the guy that came second. So I'm gonna say it's pretty good if they put me through. But I'll run through my matches real quick because they were pretty good. Essentially, round one was a bit of a shit show. I played into Jennifer Mill. I went first into them, and essentially what happened is he was on turn 4. He tapped out, but he awakened on 6 life. After I caught it, I called the judge over because I'm like, look, he's awakened on 6 life. I'm happy to repair the game state. Let's take it back down to 4. I'll let him take it down to 4. He's tapped out. It doesn't matter. I'm going to win that turn anyway. And the judge is like, no, it's a DQ. Not DQ, a game lost. I'm like, well, shit, that's not fair. I'd rather just let us play it out and not have a game loss on his record. He's just like, no, not happening. So game loss, but it would have been a win regardless. He was tapped out and he had no defense and nothing in hand. Game 2 was Janemba Mill as well. Pretty crazy. I was like, fuck, great. Yeah, really cool. Love Janemba Mill. I managed to win on turn 5. It was with two baby apes in my SCR. So essentially, I attacked with leader. I baby aped. Then he negated. Sorry, baby aped. He untapped one with leader effects. Untapped another one with the other leader effects, and then SCR'd. Then I attacked with baby ape, and then I counted again with another baby ape because I was at 5, and just swung for game from there. Pretty good matchup. The guy was great. He played very well. Round 3 was Margin Vegeta. Peter Boxer from played the Cardtastic Collectors Company team. Very great player. Awesome dude. I love the guy. He played amazing. I just had 3 Pyrrhus choice in hand by turn 1, so the aggression was just not able to push through. Next round was Yellow Freezer. Essentially, I was on 5 life. Sorry. He played the Gohan for 8 for free from drop because he had the Gohan Z battle card out, and he swung at me for the double strike, trying to negate it to counter cannon. He was tapped out, so I'm like, cool. I'll God in the counter counter, so he won't draw 2. I'll take the life. I'll token negate the next one, and then I'll just clear board and win from there. And that's basically what happened. So, we played well again. All my opponents, they played really well. Next one in round 5 was Crimson Mirror against Max. Fuck Max. Honestly, if I played any more Crimson Mirrors, I wouldn't have topped. I picked up the deck 2 days ago with literally 0 practice. I thought the leader did something different. I thought the activate battle on the unawakened side was once per turn, not once per battle. And when I realized it was once per battle, I'm like, fuck, bro, this deck's insane. Essentially, I was swinging in all in with that over on Broly. Max had 2 super combo Zenos in hand, 1 Zeno, 2 Bean, and he Gohan my SCR, which, end of the day, it's, I had to do that or I'd lose anyway. There was that, and then I played into Unison Kulo, who came second, Alan Liu. Amazing player. I love the guy. He deserved to win. Robert Retail was an amazing dude, but I wish OCE took it. Essentially, what happened, I opened 3 Unisons, and my deck thought it was also Unison Cooler. So, that was a bit of a rough patch, so I couldn't do anything. But still, Alan was a great player. He was just a great dude all over, and I'm always happy to verse Alan, even if I lose to him. He's just a great dude. Next match was Gamma. So the reason I won that one, which I shouldn't have, I quit a card my opponent. Then I tapped 2 for the Piccolo that had deflect. So he decided to Android 18 counterplay. I waited for him to play the card and warp 2 for Quetzalcoatl. And I announced that my card had deflect. He's like, oh, I can't play the card anymore. I'm like, no, you played the card, it hits deflect. It doesn't hit deflect, but you can still play it. So he's warp 2 for nothing, Cata blocker, and he's tapped out, and I swung for game the next turn. But he should have had the game. But that was Umit from Double Sleeved. Again, great dude, a friend of mine. We play it local all the time. It was unfortunate. He played into a thing thinking he didn't have deflect, and it happens sometimes. Next round was Crimson versus the Mirror again. I just don't know the Mirror. Again, I picked up the deck 2 days ago and I had no practice with it, so I just did what I did. Lost because I guess had no defense basically. I was playing catch up from turn 2 onwards. And the last one was Gamma. Won that one, of course, and I was sweating all game because it was, if I didn't win it, I wasn't making top 16. If I won it, I was a 90% chance to make top 16 with my breakers. So I was very, very scared. Come down to the absolute wire. I ended up playing a Quits guy. My opponent played into that again. Weird. And he played a 1 cost negate, warp 2, and he had 2 cards in hand, so I played SCR and just won from there with that SCR and Beerus and stuff on board. But overall, everyone was a great players, great people. I just love Oceania, and it was great being able to meet some of the people. But other than that, we'll move on to the deck profile. I'll move all this prizing away. And, just a quick one. How absolutely insane does this Trunks look? I'm so happy.
Yeah, but why doesn't it say top 16? Bad eye!
I'm glad it doesn't. It obscures Vegeta and Trunks.
Shut the fuck up, Tyson.
Alright. So we've got the Broly out of the way. So, we'll move straight away. We'll just do it to Z-Deck and that first. So, of course, your leader, Crimson Goku, sure, you've heard it all the time. Activate battle once per battle, not turn. Picture saying, draw a card.
Yeah, not turn,
take
Tyson.
up to 1 life. Do it a bunch of times, and you can awaken when you're either 2 life or put 5 Saiyans and drop under it. Draw 3, untap 1. Crazy. It's just like Blue King Piccolo. Auto on the attack, it's 15k of course, draw 1, untap 1, great. And then you can activate battle once per turn to get rid of X amount of cards under your leader, gain 2k for each card, and if you get rid of 3, you untap a card and draw a card. So essentially free 10k power onto your leader for offense and defense, so you can untap during your opponent's turn or during your turn if you got some sort of offensive play. Depends on how you play the deck. But that was pretty fun leader. The Z deck, so just as a Goku leader. Didn't play it once. I never got to have energy. When you do, it's cool. It's an awesome card to play. You just swing into them and you just double strike crit them, and they're like, "Oh fuck, what am I supposed to do?" But yeah, it's a pretty cool card. It's got the built-in negate for 1, but never got to play it. Vegeta I played once. I think I played it into Max. Great card into him. It's just he had the card to clear it, and I just lost from there. He had a lot of advantage in the game. It is what it is. Vegeta's really cool. Cell's a great card, but I disagree with Max. I don't think it's the best card in the Z deck. It's a great card, but I believe Beerus is the best card in the Z deck. Being able to get rid of 2 cards and then ignoring barrier as well, so 3 cards and a triple strike for 15, 20, and 25.
It can get rid of 4 cards. You can get rid of 3 on attacks and 1 from activate main.
Listen, shut up. So you can get rid of a lot of cards, and it's really, really good. So you've got all that. Then you've got the Goku. I played it a few times, but nothing crazy. But yeah. Oh, and top 16 didn't go well. Let's not talk about it.
Yeah, we don't talk about top 16.
My opponent opened insane 2 games in a row, and I just whatever. Yeah. SS4 baby. Main deck. So yes, we are running the serialized Goku. Oh shit. I of course didn't run the event, but it's such a cool card. I'm gonna run it from going forward. It's just a sick card.
And just we're gonna zoom in. What number?
515, baby.
There.
I like the 515.
Hold the camera up and put the card. No. Pick the card.
There we go. We can see it,
Shut
Joe.
up, Joe. We're doing a deck profile.
Did you top 16, Joe? Exactly. No.
Yeah, fucking bitch. We ran 3 of the Gohan. Honestly, Gohan's super lackluster. You think it's good, but to be quite honest, there's a lot of cards you want to hit all have barrier. And if you're tapping 3 for it, sometimes you're putting yourself in a really risky position to potentially die anyway. But it's like, cool, I've got a triple attacker on board, but my opponent still got cards on field to attack with. So, it's good sometimes, but it's, pretty lackluster to be honest. The 2 Dark Broly Overarms, really great card, loved it. And just being able to warp, the token negate, you get to warp it and go from there. Has been great overall. 3 God Ceilings, and I do agree with Max in his profile. They're not great in the main. I'd rather side 2 of them. They're really only good again for your Gamma deck and anything that does floodgates, but otherwise it's really not that great of a card to run, and I would definitely cut it completely and run them in the side deck if anything. But yeah. One of the MVPs for the day for me was Baby Counter for the Counter Ape. Again, in the Geneva Mill matchup, playing 2 in 1 turn. without having to play the paper unison. Pretty cool. Yeah, my opponent wasn't very happy, of course. I wouldn't be if I were him. But great card overall. As we know, just a fucking counter.
Battering laser.
This card was really good. I didn't like. I got so. What's really good about it is if my opponent say, play blue, play a lot of blue. They go in with a cell. They'd swing with cell. I'd be like, sick, cool. You swing with cell. Tap one, play Goku Black. Nice. I bottom deck it, draw a card, and I cycle it a bit. Awesome. But even still, like when you're going for game and you've got spare energy open, you play Goku Black. You draw a card. Hey, it's super combo. Combo Goku Black. Super combo. Get more combo power. That's pretty much what I used it for. Not more for attacks because it never really came up. I'd have like Piccolo and stuff out, but super good card regardless. Only 2 of the Gokus. Turns out I lent someone 2 of them, so I wanted 3, but 2 was fine. Yeah, it was alright. Trunks. I don't like Trunks.
Alright, I got this. Get these fuckers out of here. No,
Yeah, I don't like Trunks. Like I'm getting rid of a card on my field. Like, sure, great, cool. Like, yeah, I'm gonna bottom deck a Pan, but I'm just like, cool. I get a unison I can't play. I'd rather just tap 2 for Piccolo. Fuck Trunks. Speaking of Piccolo, one of the MVPs of the decks. This is insane. You come against an opponent with a Boo unison out. You're like, sick. I'll play this. Any response? Yeah, I'll respond to you playing Pan. Okay, I won't actually play Pan. I'll choose to give a barrier instead. Come to a Boo unison, give a barrier, swing twice. Boo can't do shit about it. Leader, boosted to 20. Boo can't do shit about that. And just kill Boo in the one turn. It's an awesome card. And it was not represented enough originally. And people really gave a shit, thinking, hey, why would I want to pay 2 for a dual attack that does fuck all? But this card is so good, especially in this deck. Jumper, everyone wants a Jumper. It's just Jumper. Don't run Kai. This card against Sin, which is the reason it's being main, is insane. And even against SS4 Vegeta, Gogeta, whatever you want to call it, GT, Gogeta, whatever. Essentially, the reason it's in the main is for Sin and SS4 really, but mainly Sin, because what you can do is turn 2 or 3, you can play this. They can't play, so they can play their Omegas. They can play their 2 costs, their Vegetas. They can't attack with them. It's got barrier, and the only way they can remove it is with Kaioken. And no one's going to side Kaioken into blue unless you know what's going on. No one's playing this card. We can do this in Shin into Sin, and they can only attack with their Unison. They can only attack with their Dread Destroyer, and they can only attack with Leader. There's 3 attacks, and they can't attack with nothing else. So this really stops the oppressors into Sin. 2 Black Smoke. Done me alright. I was able to draw a few cards, get rid of a few problematic unisons, and just overall was a great card. Can't say much more about it. 2 Vegetas. I wish it was 3. Every time I saw Zeno, I'm like, fuck, I wish it was a Vegeta. It's is what it is. We know what it does. Draw 2, bottom deck 1, or bottom deck 1, draw 2. Videls. You need...
Oh no, we're gonna pause you here. We're gonna pause you here. Why in a deck profile do you have 2 super combos? And then you're not having them next 2 super combos.
Okay,
next to each other.
so I play in quantities and numbers. I go from the highest cost to the lowest cost, and then quantities after that.
The pain.
That's
Okay.
what I do. So I organise my deck. I like it that way.
The pain.
So the next 4 cards, Videls. You just need them in the deck. If you get 3 under your leader, you're chilling. Bing chilling. It's great. 3 Pans because you need Pan for the Piccolo. And it's just a cool draw, and it's barrier too, so they can't Beerus. Beerus destroys it. Fuck, Beerus destroys. Shin for the SS4 match, and even the Sin match. Of course, I didn't come into any of them, so I'd side them out the majority of the time. And unless I got going into deck that I sort of needed to draw a card, so I'd have one in. It just didn't matter. It was nothing crazy. Zenos, finally. Again, I wish it was 1 Zeno, 3 Vegetas. Max is correct on that. I just didn't have the Vegetas on me. And I just running with what I got. Again, I picked this deck up 2 days ago. I had no practice, but I'm amazed I made top 16. I drove 8 hours to get to Adelaide. I slept for 3 hours. I still played like a 9-hour event coming top 16. I'm taking that. 2 Borgos, amazing in the mirror, amazing in blue, amazing against Gamma. Yeah, Gamma Floodgates, cool. I'll count it. I'll Trunks it or I'll whatever. You're gonna D-Magic? Borgos. Fuck your life and your energy. Really great card. Tapion. Yeah, Tapion. It's not good. Yeah, you draw a card. Sick. But I'd rather have baby unisons and just tap 5 and neck 5. To be fair, I told Max it was a shit deck. And then Max proceeded to win every mirror match with baby and 2 baby unisons and go hunting which was good. Yeah, but fuck that card. 3D Magic, really good. I'd like to up it to 4, but 3 is still okay. But yeah, I feel like 4D Magic is just, you need it for that slight bit of extra defense, because sometimes I really wanted it and I'd gone through 3 and I'm like, if I had that 4th, things could be a bit better. And those were the games I lost. Dirty Burst, it's sort of a staple in blue right now because of your Gogeta. Not really for Sin, because it's whatever, you just negate the Sin. You can't negate the A-cost Gogeta, so you need it for Gogeta. 3 Beerus Destroyers, great card. Awesome for your defense and offense, and just in general, plus the SPRs looks sick. But you're being able to draw a card on your opponent's turn plus 10k, or KO something, and get plus 10k on your turn's awesome. 3 Bean, because Bean bad right now. The errata sucks. But I mean, if there was no errata, Vegeta was the best deck. Cool Bean. And the last 2 cards, the Ultra Instinct Kamehameha. Great card. I found a lot more I'd be using it in my opponent's turn, just to be able to combo, or not combo, but give it power, untap, and then say do something else to get out of a big attack. Really handy. But that's the main deck. It's a cool deck. I really enjoyed it. If I had more practice, I was able to practice Mirror, and just other decks, I might have been able to go a bit further than just top 16. But I'm still happy. I managed to make top 16, and that makes 2 in a row, baby. My 2 tops at regionals, my only 2 regionals.
You mean Nats?
Nats. I'm tired. Leave me alone.
No, we got to make fun of you.
Into the side deck. It's pretty much the Val side deck. I like this card a lot. Into Store Blue. I didn't play Store Blue, so I couldn't play it. It just is what it is. But into Beerus and stuff, it destroys Beerus. It's so good. The 4th God Ceiling never came up. I don't run 4 of these, so I don't run 2 in the side. I feel like 3 is just enough. You're just wasting a side space. 1 Jiren in case Store Blue. Again, no Store Blue, so never sided it in. Quetzalcoatl, probably my side deck MVP, because it won me the 2 Gamma games, but I should have lost. Such a cool. I said to Max last week, Quetzalcoatl is so 1 year ago, bro. Why are you running Quetzalcoatl? And I'm like, let's side 2 Quetzalcoatls, and it was my MVP of the deck. Kami, I misplayed and played Kami, and then I tried to bottom deck it with Trunks, and I'm like, I can't do that. Cool. I have to bottom deck my Borgos instead. I've already activated Trunks, so that gave Max a lot of power. 3rd Borgos, because Borgos is great in the blue. 2 Gogeta Unisons, purely just for the Exodia deck, because fuck that deck. Yeah, I can beat it, but fuck that deck. 2 Begrudging Allies, this was great, especially into Gamma. I sided into every single matchup I could that I needed to, so Yellow, Frieza, and you both Gammas. And even the, sometimes into, I went once into Derma Mill, because it was just really good. I thought they were playing, the blue-yellow variant, so still good into Cooler Mill. Derma Mill, fucking hell. And last card, Dirty Burst, just because you want Dirty Burst. You want to see it against your SS4, but I didn't play a single red deck until Top Cut, and that was my loss. But hey, it is what it is. Shout out to the boys, especially to Aki Kambaro, if that's how you pronounce it, for printing these mats.
Yeah, it's just close enough.
Yeah, it's whatever, but printed these mats for us. We had a cool idea. Shout out to Joe. Hey Joe.
Hi Joe.
He gave us his idea. Max coloured it. His boss printed it, and I played on it. So
I did not colour it. I would love to take credit for it, but I did not colour it. But yeah, it is a beautiful.
I'm glad you didn't colour it then, because there's a lot of inconsistencies around here. But great, Matt. Shout out to the boys. Shout out to everyone else. Jacob for judging. Sick judge. When I won my last match, by the way, Jacob's super serious. My last match, I win the match. He's yes. Immediately comes down. He's like, yep. Super serious judge again.
Yeah. To be fair, that was a win for all of us because we knew the drive home wasn't going to be an absolute fucking shit show.
I was going to crash the car if I didn't top 16. Yeah, I was taking you boys with me. But no, thanks. Good to meet everyone. Robert Reed was a great player. Awesome to hang out with him, have dad dinner with him and the boys afterwards, and just great to meet some of the American boys that I've never really spoken to before. So overall, the event was ran really well. The judges ran really well, and I'm super happy. Even if I didn't top 16, this whole event was amazing, and the effort put into it was awesome. So that's it. Thanks, guys.
Tuesday. Thanks for watching, guys. Shout out to everyone. We love you. See you guys on the next deck profile. Bye.